it seems like recently there's been a very interesting situation going on with a VTuber artist who seems to be maybe not handing out the correct models or something. I don't want to say scam 100%, but it's definitely looking that way with what has gone on. Now, if you guys haven't seen, this is the post that has been blowing up lately, coming from someone called Bramble VTuber. Now, I don't think they are the one at fault here. I think it is the artist that essentially is at fault, but they said, "She is finally here. Meet my brand new VTuber model. I'm beyond excited to finally share her with you all, and I couldn't be happier with how she turned out. Huge thanks to Barella Art for bringing my vision to life so beautifully. What do you think of her?" And yeah, you can see this is the VTuber model. Now, you might recognize this VTuber model, and there is a big reason behind that. Well, it's because it is literally a hololive member. It's Airani. It's they've literally just yoinked the VTuber model and just given it to this VTuber, right? Now, again, I don't know if this VTuber knows about it or whatever. It seems like they've just yeah, just kind of screenshotted the face from it, and that is about it. But it seems like, yeah, they have essentially gotten it from this person called Barella Art, who yes, his commission's opened, so designing characters that feel alive. So it seems like they picked up a commission and gave them a hololive members model, which I think is crazy. And yeah, obviously, I don't know, it's obviously his hololive ID as well, by the way. I just don't know how people get away with this. Obviously, they also put a response here saying, "Seeing the finished model finally revealed is such a great feeling. I had an amazing time creating her and bringing your vision to life. Thank you for trusting my work." What? Like, what do you mean by that? You had an amazing time creating her. You didn't create her. Like, that's not your model. That is someone else's model. Like, what? This is so crazy. Like, imagine people just, like, I don't even know how they get away with this. Like, imagine starting up like an account and just like picking off a PNG of like some random VTuber off of Google and just be like, there you go. Like, what? Like, imagine if I should pull up like a PNG of like Shy Lily or something, and then just like, yeah, there's your new VTuber model, enjoy. That'll be 300 or I don't know how much they paid for it, and I really hope that they didn't pay for this, or you know, didn't pay a lot for this, because of course it is genuinely fake, right? This is not like this is not a real, you know, commission or anything like this. They literally just yoinked it from an existing VTuber, right? But the rabbit hole does get worse, because I was looking at this situation, I was like, huh, that's weird. And obviously we'll go through some of the reactions in a second. And I was like, huh, okay, I'll get like, and I just went, you know, went to go scroll through Twitter as I usually do. And then another post came up. "Hi Celestia VT1, the model that you're using is my design and my model made by a Chinese artist named Shea. Please remove them, and they are definitely not drawn by Barella Art." So the same person, the same artist has been mentioned here. Now, so yeah, this is Airani VT, obviously, yeah, 13,000 followers. And they say here, "She's finally here. I'm so excited to reveal my brand new model." Now, of course, this is where things start to get a little bit interesting, because they use the exact same copy and paste message that this one has also done. Now, I'm assuming what is happening here is it could potentially be an account that was just set up to you know, promote their you know, stuff, which again, I'm hoping that is just the case, because that means no actual VTuber has been scammed here, and you know, that would be the ideal option. But again, I'm unsure, right? It could also just be like a copy and paste that the artist tells the person to upload to. That could also be the case. But obviously, if we look at the accounts here, these are pretty old accounts, right? For example, joined in April 2011. That is quite a while ago. And they had a username change on June 2026. So they only recently had a username change. And the same one here as well. You can see here, it has also had a username change on July 2026. And you can see these are also both based in South Asia, which makes me think that potentially it's just this artist or whatever, or this person potentially running these accounts. You can see also that they put their location as the United Kingdom there, which I feel like just isn't real. And again, it seems like one of these situations where potentially these accounts don't exist in the first place either, because the accounts are set up in the exact same way. They've gotten this artwork, which they've literally just snapped a screenshot of it, put it as their profile picture, and then have this looks like AI to me. I think it is an AI picture of like their eyes, and the same one for here as well, right? Which I think is crazy. And you can see as well, these accounts do not have very many followers. It seems like they've literally just like made them maybe to make it seem more legitimate, I guess. But again, maybe these people are real. You know, I don't want to like assume that these people are completely fake, but you can see one follower, you know, they've got a picture of Hu Tao as their profile picture, right? It just doesn't really make much sense to me. And you can see they're also very similarly laid out. You can see, look at the what do you call it? The bio here. You can see they're very similarly set up, right? Which just makes me think that this is someone that has just made multiple accounts, which again, as I said, I'm hoping that is what has happened, right? I'm hoping that that is the best case scenario from this, because of course it means that no actual VTuber was really involved in this and have accidentally paid for a VTuber that already exists. Saying, please hold my hand. Yeah, obviously people have been joining in saying, please hold my hand when I'm telling, and tell me you are lying. Saying the writers barely describe plagiarism. So about that, I hope you didn't pay them too much. I'm sorry. So yeah, saying Airani, is that you? Saying, hey, hold up. And again, I think a lot of people have been, you know, kind of saying like, oh, you know, you've been scammed and things like that. But I think honestly, it goes beyond that. I think that these accounts are actually false. I think that these accounts aren't actually real people. Again, that's just purely based on my thoughts. Maybe they are real, and maybe they'll come out and talk about it, right? But just from the way that these accounts are set up, again, as I said, as they're very, very, very similar. You can see it says like pre-debut VTuber Purple Heart, pre-debut VTuber Purple Heart, right? And then they've got like Bramblebean, Girl Gamer, and then they got the little line to their art thing. Like, it's all set up in the exact same way. Both of the posts for their debuts are the exact same way. And it's very, very odd. And of course, yeah, a lot of people have been calling it out for other accounts too. Now, I don't know how many more accounts there are. There probably are maybe a couple more. I don't know if they're like following anybody that potentially could be another what do you call it, like fake account or whatever you want to call it. But you can see here, right, there's a just finished this custom model, and you can see, I mean, I don't know, does that look realistic to me? I guess it kind of does. It's very, very blurry though, and I wouldn't be surprised with them stealing other models that they would potentially do that too. I mean, this one just looks AI. Like, that's just clearly AI. I'm sorry, like, that's so obviously AI generated. You can see the how the eyes are kind of shaped and things. It's just not consistent whatsoever. So it seems like they're doing that too. Again, I don't know if this is someone else's model. I'm sure it is. I'm sure if I reverse search this, it probably might be. But again, it is an issue, right? And of course, for example, they're saying, really happy with this, how this commission turned out. Now, I could believe that they probably did draw this, right? But I mean, I feel like this potentially could be something that they actually drew, for certain reasons. But of course, we can keep on going. You can see they have both reposted this, both of these artworks here. Obviously, the first one over here being August 13th. So this is quite a while ago, but it seems like a lot of people are only picking up on this now, and that is why this has become such a big thing. Obviously, even more commissions and things. But again, it seems like a lot of the time it tends to be either A, they actually do a little bit of art, and maybe it doesn't look as good as of a quality as the other art. B, they use AI, or C, they just yoink someone's stuff. Like, that's just ChatGPT. That's just a ChatGPT image. Like, you can tell whatever stuff is ChatGPT is crazy. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. This account has been up for how long now? I mean, it says November 2016, and then they had a username change in May. And as you can see, this account, where is it also based? In Southeast Asia. So, oh, it's not Southeast Asia, South Asia. I don't know why I keep saying Southeast Asia. But yeah, obviously all of these accounts based in South Asia. It seems like they're trying to, you know, trick you with these here, like United States, United Kingdom, when in actual fact they're not from there. Like, that's probably one of the good things about this new Twitter update of them telling you like whereabouts the account is so you can like kind of differentiate what's real and what's not. So that is also a good change that I think has come out. But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of shameless, right, to be doing this. And especially, bro, Like, you thought you weren't gonna get caught. Like, sure, okay, maybe they thought they were gonna get away with the other one, the Ueri one, because obviously, you know, they are still a big VTuber, but like not as big as like hololive, you know, in that sense. But to think that you could get away with stealing a hololive talents model and just saying like, hey, I made this model, by the way, and trying to like promote it as like your services, that's just crazy. And you know, I hope the cover do something about it, because it's just like, this is just so shameless, right? It's so crazy. I thought the accounts, you know, the original accounts, like the VTuber ones, could be real, but I'm gonna real. I think it is all just a huge kind of not conspiracy, but setup, or whatever you want to call it, to get people to potentially get tricked into it. So I hope that nobody has commissioned them legitimately, because again, that would just be very sad to give money to someone who does this kind of stuff. But yeah, just keep an eye out, right? And always stay wary of this stuff going on. But yeah, that's about all I got for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameStop, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And also go to my Reacts channel, where we're going to be doing a lot more reacts on, you know, a bunch of VTuber stuff, as well as many other videos too. We recently reacted to air conditioning and Waffle House, if you really want to take a look at that. So yeah, that'll be down in the link in the description. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. That's all.